neck all the way up until Bob Fort.
And kill Sun Ghost Ship, actually.
Yeah, they were. Xander was only ever like 12 seconds behind. Yeah, it was a really good match. So hopefully we can see something like that today.
And then Xander couldn't deboost SGS. Oh, and they're off. Okay.
Yep, they're going.
And SmartBall is a lot behind. Okay.
Yeah, staying on my. It's like mostly SMW. It's gonna be about 15 seconds ahead,
Yeah.
restream wise. So hopefully that'll get fixed up for SmartBall. But yeah, I'm gonna go into room one. Again, as always, hopefully goes well for both competitors. No mistakes. uh, yeah, not much to say here. Yeah, matches are starting to get going into round two here. They're starting to get a lot closer. A lot of really good matches coming up.
They'll only get better.
Yeah, and they're only gonna get better. So I'm really hyped for this tournament going on now. This is gonna be really fun. Tomorrow we've got Sherman versus Silver Star, which is sure to be a good show.
And
Myself
me
and
and you.
Twitchmaster. Yeah. I think we're racing back to back as well.
Yeah, we're at 9. I don't know when they are.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I don't expect either of these guys to have any trouble with World 1. So just gonna be chilling here for a little while. Yeah. I'd say, let's see. It looks like, at least attempts wise, mostly SMW has got SmartBall beat, but obviously SmartBall does have the better PB. Do you know how long these guys have been around in the community at least?
Mostly's been around forever. He was around when I joined, which is about 2 years ago. And then SmartBall, I think he's a bit newer. 6-ish months, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Really? I'll actually look that up right now.
Maybe even a year, but not hugely long.
Yeah. I'm gonna check here on speedrun.com just to see. Yeah, it looks like SmartBall's first recorded run on speedrun.com was only 6 months ago, so relatively new member to the community, but looks good. Obviously, he's got a very respectable PB. 36, 35. It's a very good time for anybody to have, especially someone as new as
Not even 34.
Yeah. Haha. You don't have a 34 though, so.
I know. I'm bad.
True. Fair. Both guys going to be going for Fire Flower, which is definitely the safe choice here. I think Aaron doesn't go for Fire Flower, but I'm pretty sure that's the only one I've watched where.
Rizzy does do small.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're both low percent runners.
Yeah, they both run low percent. Aaron does 11 exit with Clouds, so it's going to be smaller anyways, so.
Rizzy doesn't do 11.
Yeah. Resi does low percent. Everything
doesn't do RTAs in the first place.
Resi doesn't do it. It's true. Yeah. And mostly SMW is going to come in with a 312 whistle, as is SmartBall.
Not even 310.
Shame. Not even going for shell jump and underball.
Please.
Yeah, heading into DP1 here again. Not a very tough level, especially for guys with the PB that they have, so I don't expect any trouble here, really. Yeah. Mostly SMW is going to get the 360
Ooh.
with these.
SmartBall lucky there.
Oh, yeah. That might be his strat, maybe.
No.
Like...
A bounce off that Koopa is a 3 in 5 chance to make it up.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he's gonna get a 359 just barely, so not significant time loss, but small things that add up over the run may be what decides this race. The scene is how close they are.
Mostly
Yeah,
D
most
boosts.
is, yep, we're like right in line with each other. Ooh, he goes under the fish to grab the P-switch.
Oh yeah, that's the small
That's cool.
strat.
Really, I don't
And he
do
misses
that.
the P-switch. That's annoying.
We'll see what SmartBall does here at the end of the level. Right now, he's holding on to Fire Flower.
They both miss the P-switch. I know that's really annoying.
SmartBall is going to be keeping Fire Flower throughout, not taking the deepest in DS1. So
Words.
words are hard. So yeah. Yeah, both these guys are still going to be relatively close. I imagine they will be unless something goes wrong with DP3, which it certainly could.
At Louis. I mean, what?
Uh,
Early scroll. Okay.
Yeah.
He goes for clouds. It got. Okay.
yeah, gets clouds.
I don't see clouds often from small only. Oh. It, that left right there.
Yeah, that was all. Let's see how SmartBall does with the Fire Flower.
Misses clouds. And he's deboosting, okay. But he didn't, yeah. He
Yeah,
did
no,
deboost, he did deboost
yeah,
wrong.
yeah, no, he didn't run off a platform there, so he never slowed down a bit, and you need to slow down there, or get really lucky with the jump to make that one. So he's going to be going back into it small only. He's
No,
gonna
see,
use
he didn't run off the platform.
Yeah.
So he's going
Oh,
on
he's
going on a luck jump right now.
and he gets it that time. That's a interesting choice, especially on a race setting.
Like if anything, you're gonna go for the 84%.
Yeah, exactly. That's an RNG jump, and even then, it's a very tight window to make, even if you get the good RNG. So it seems like a risky choice. Not going to pay off. Oh yeah, 254. That's solid. So yeah, SmartBall is going to be in the 30-second hole here, which is certainly going to
Not
hurt.
even. Oh, that's a interesting strat. I should try that.
Ooh. Yeah, that would be cool. It's
And
going to save a
most
chunk of
loses
time.
fire.
Ooh. That's painful.
That's
Losing
fine.
fire there.
That's fine for now.
Yeah.
But
SmartBall does a left right there in DP4, which I believe is going to mess up the scroll a little bit.
nah.
Not enough to affect the actual thing, but again. SmartBall does a lot of like different strats that I haven't seen before.
He does the same thing that I do after the roulette.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. You usually see people just wait, but I guess it works the same effect. Mostly he's going to get caught up a little bit in Morton, but he's going to make the cycle. Although
It's a bit tougher to
he
make.
does get to use this one.
A bit tougher to make P speed below the hammer bro, but it's the inputs are a lot easier.
Yeah.
And we see an 851 whistle
It's
for a
going
mostly.
to be pretty much right in line with his PB, minus 0.4. So he's up a frame rate.
Why does it feel like it's almost always in those increments?
I guess you notice it more when it does happen, and you don't think about it when it doesn't.
Oh, okay, SmartBall, I see it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I'm like a couple seconds behind you. He's gonna lose Fire Flower there, so neither of them are gonna have advantage on the fight.
That's fine though. Jeez.
Yeah, that was scary. He's going to manage to.
25 seconds apart.
Yeah. That's a manageable gap, but you definitely don't want to have to play from behind, especially this early. It means you're going to have to do some harder strats to catch up or rely on the other guy making some mistakes.
Mostly not getting fire.
I think that's a fair choice.
I think he's gonna get his spring in VS1 like he did last race.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch Mostly's last race. Let's see.
You did or didn't?
I didn't.
Oh,
So
he grabs that spring for a mushroom, then gets VS2 flower.
yeah, normally in that situation, I'd probably just end up going for Butterbridge 1 mushroom. Maybe skip the flower. But I also don't know VS3 flowers. So.
VS2 flower is actually pretty easy.
Or yeah, VS2 flower. Yeah. The SmartBall is going to be grabbing Fire Flower here in VD1. You're still going to get 374, so. That's a solid.
To be honest, past Pro 2, I don't pay attention to IGT.
It's a good indicator. You know. I mean, like, obviously it's not perfect in RTA timing above all, but... Oh, I see how that works now. Yeah, that's a cool strat. And Mostly is going to get through Vanilla Secret 2 otherwise perfectly. Only going to lose about a second to Optimal while still grabbing the Fire Flower. Obviously, it's not perfect in RTA timing above all, but the SmartBall is going to Fireball the Green Coop at the start there. Some people prefer to grab that one at the start and hold on to it till the end to take out the Chuck. SmartBall is going to grab one a little bit later to the same effect. Personal preference, really not level. And he's going to kill the Spinies as well.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, I prefer to grab the one at the start, but the second one later in the level there is always a good backup, just to know. Grabbing a green shot. Yeah. And Mostly's going to get a 262.
It's caught in the block.
Very good with 3. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to hop across the second. Seaflare adds lag to his
Yoshi food.
Ooh, Yoshi food. Killing the Spinies adds lag. That's interesting. I know you can get it pretty much lagless if you don't hit any of the turn blocks altogether. Although that's a pretty precise jump to do that. But I didn't know it adds.
No, I don't.
Let's see. It's close, but he's gonna get through res, which is fine. That first jump always scares me. I always feel like I might left right a little too much and just hit that res limiter right there. Makes it through. If you do tap jump the instant Mario's at the corner. Yeah, I'm not talking about hitting the piece switch block. I'm talking about just like not hitting any of the turn blocks at all. So I have done that like once or twice.
It takes like I think it takes a regrab to not hit any blocks.
Yeah.
SmartBall with a save for Esnor. Okay.
Ooh, yeah. It's bounced around a bit with the weird hitbox on the platform.
He's alive. So.
Yeah, that's all that matters. It's still anyone's game. I've yet to see a round of really bad clips in the tournament, although I'm sure there has been some. Because I've had the time to watch as many matches as I would like to.
I've seen like, what, 4th, 5th try? But...
Yeah, that's not horrible. You can
not like a Kusho.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hope that luck continues. And they're just going to be swagging around Butterbridge 1 here.
No vines. from mostly.
Yeah. So they're still going to be holding. Mostly's going to be holding that 30-second lead over SmartBall, going out of Butterbridge 1 here.
About
So,
that,
yeah. Not much has changed since DP3. Yeah, that death is really gonna hurt SmartBall here. It's unfortunate. It happens every once in a while, but when you die in DP3, especially in a race as close as this, that's gonna come back to him for the rest of the race. A little bit of swag here
SmartBall
for
with the spin
SmartBall.
jumps.
Oh, it's gonna kill all these hurt blocks. That would scare me. I wouldn't
Please
be able
don't
to
do it unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Knowing where all the non-breakable blocks are, it's always helpful.
Yeah.
Mostly's gonna get through very fine. Mostly's on a really good run right now. Gotta say. I'm trying to think back to like what mistakes he's made so far, and I can't think of any like major ones.
No
gonna
major.
skip
Just he lost the P-Switch in DS1. That's basically
Yeah.
it. Ooh,
Yeah.
Speaking of the
He's
devil,
gonna lose fire and Ludwig. That's gonna
And-
lose in
and
what,
SmartBall,
12 seconds?
SmartBall is stranded.
Oh, that's not good. He's gonna lose his fire flower here, trying to recover from this.
Scroll right. Scroll right.
Yeah. This is why
Scroll right.
I advise every runner to learn Butterbridge 2 no Yoshi. Because when you get in a situation like this where you have to complete it without him, it's so useful to know.
Please scroll right.
Yeah, even just knowing to scroll right obviously helps. Gets those Koopas out of the way. How much time does losing Fire Flower and Ludwig take off? Like, how much does losing a cycle lose?
Assuming you get cycle skip, it's about 14 seconds, I think.
Yeah, so if he had kept Fire Flower there, mostly SMW would have been like -4 or 5 seconds. Still a very good run by him. SmartBall's gonna be grabbing the backup mushroom there. Ludwig. Just play it safe for room 2 and 3.
Nothing wrong with that, I suppose.
Yeah. And plus, he's gonna need a mushroom anyways for Roy Z boost. Might as well grab it there while you can.
I suppose it'd be faster to get it midway, but
Yeah.
it'd be. Well, he got his mushroom.
Yeah. He got his money's worth, that's for sure. No Ludwig jump from either of the runners.
I'm disappointed.
I am too. Trust me. He's gonna get the cycle skip here though. Mostly he's gonna be grabbing the fire flower in FOI 1. So he's gonna have to I'm trying to think of the words. Get lucky.
Easy shell jump right there. Easy.
It is the shell jump strat.
That's the no luck.
Yeah. It's no luck, but it is a very difficult trick to pull off. I've seen that pulled off around its.
It's not free, but it's not actually that terrible either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
The wall shell jump.
RNG'd out.
RNG'd out first time. But he's gonna get his second try. So he's only gonna lose 4 seconds there. So he did get left foot. So that's about as good as it can go, getting RNG'd out first try.
Oh yeah.
That'd probably be like Oh, he's gonna go above. That's lag right there. If anybody knows about that, that's Twitch Fest. You're the reason I started going under the level. So thank you.
It's only like 6 frames optimally.
Those could be an important 6 frames. SmartBall is going to go for the RNG jump. Well, not, I wouldn't call it
Got
RNG
it.
jump. Luck-based jump, but he gets it. RNG jump kind of implies like the sub-pixel based one, not the hammer
Without
based
subpixels
one.
either.
The sub-pixels for frame. Speed oscillation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, same difference. They're all sub-pixels. Come on. Yeah.
First try
SmartBall.
SmartBall.
Yeah. He really needed that. If he wants to catch up, he's going to have to play perfectly, and he's going to have to rely on mostly making a couple of big mistakes here.
Looks like SmartBall forgot to split for roll 4 as well.
Oh, yeah. I don't think splits around is fine right now, though. Unfortunately, Mostly is not going to be entering Void with double fire flower, so no fire kill for him today, but he still has a very, very solid lead.
Not even 240.
Not even 242. Throw yourself at the wall. Go for
Please
left.
never go
Early
for
left
42
whip.
strats in a run. Ever.
I just say never go for 242 strats ever. Stop. SmartBall is going to be about 1 FOY3 behind here. Goes for a wall jump and misses it. And Mostly is going to get by the Poda Boost successfully. He's going to grab the mushroom there and the D-Boost. Get through as Big Mario. And he's going to hit the
Keeps his
P-Switch.
mushroom. He gets hit, okay.
Oh, yeah. Thankfully he kept his mushroom, but I thought... Usually I don't hit the P-Switch there. Just because you can get screwed by the Bowser that drops down. As you can see, he did lose P-Speed to that. So, I'd like to know more about that strategy. Yeah. 2209 Whistle for Mostly, so we'll have a direct comparison between the two once SmartBall finishes up right here. Yeah. It looks like in Mostly's PB, his big time save is looking like Bowser there. That looks like, if I'm doing the math right, like a 920 Bowser split. And like a decent Bowser split would be like 8 minutes, so he has a lot of time to save there. So PB is definitely still in play.
I have a Valley Forge split, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I can check out my live split actually really quickly. If I'm like not optimal. He also does whistle split, so it will be a little bit longer than somebody using Fade, but still that's a significant chunk of time. So yeah, Mostly's on a really good run here. Yeah, SmartBall is going to be about 55 seconds behind here. Yeah, I have like an 8:12 gold, so I'd imagine like 8 minutes is a good Bowser gold. No sandbar. So definitely not just a run that can win the race, but a run like a PB here for Mostly. Ooh, get Suicide Door.
He wants his mushroom there.
Yeah. I think that's the smart play. When you're about a minute ahead,
Yeah.
just play it safe instead of risking death at the end of a level. Ooh. SmartBall's gonna get hit there in the middle of CI1. Not gonna lose his P-Speed though, which is arguably more important at this point.
You should refresh.
Am I behind a bit?
For like 20 seconds.
Okay. is mostly NCI2 for you as well.
Let's see. Mostly and fade out.
And fade out. Yes, we're close now. Yeah, mostly's killing it right now.
Ooh, SmartBall gets hit. Okay. He backtracks.
Yeah, it's gonna. Ooh, man, that was close. He backtracks through that mushroom there, but he almost hit like 3 different enemies getting that.
Yeah. Ooh, suicide door. Oh, almost takes a death to a football.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, he's fine though. He's still considerably ahead.
Yeah, he's still got a considerable lead, but when you're on PB pace, it always hurts to die. And second try, he's gonna make it through room 1 without a problem. So that'll probably only cost him about 20 seconds in the long run.
Speaking of, excuse me.
Mostly it's gonna be going for the butt slide strats there. No shame in that.
As I was saying, speaking of, like, the other day, Aaron got a PB in tournament race with a death DP3.
Yeah, he got like a 35,
34.
Yeah, with the death and
20 seconds lost in DP3.
Exactly. Like, he's definitely a very capable player though, so that's easy for him.
Ooh, he corner clips there.
Yeah, he's gonna grab the mushroom, lose it immediately, but he's still alive, which is all that matters here. And then mostly with that mushroom, and I have no problem with Treasure Skip here. The rest of Wendy's is crucial. He will be grabbing the mid-tip. Safe play.
I prefer the mid-tape, actually.
Yeah. I prefer to do it small, but I usually end up doing it big anyways, just because.
If I ever could do it small, I'm gonna get double sparred in a Wendy fight.
Wendy fight isn't that hard. Hot take.
It's not hard.
Yeah, I know.
But sometimes you just die. And you're small.
Yeah. Even with the Death and Chocolate Secret, MostlySMW is going to be 7 seconds ahead here. Yeah. SmartBall lost a little bit of time losing P speed at the end of Chocolate Secret. Still looking to make some ground up. Ooh.
The one tile.
Yeah.
I used to do that before I knew about the other strat.
Yeah. One tile just seems unnecessary. Obviously, if you're small, it's necessary. It's too scary.
See, two faster.
Ooh.
Oh no! SmartBall takes a death.
SmartBall's gonna take a death in room 2. Just missed an input there.
I was gonna say we see two faster strats in room 2, as opposed to the hothead bounce.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go for the. Oh, what was that? That's pretty much a game. I have a hard time seeing most of lose this at this point.
Yeah, from what we've seen from him so far, he has the skill to win this race at this point.
Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate though. He's gonna have to wait at the blue rings there. He lost both his mushroom
or he could just go for it.
He's on solid PB pace. He could PB by
more time.
More time.
More time.
Yeah. And he's gonna not cross over there for the mushroom, which is a wise move. I don't think the deboost in Bob 1 is really of much value.
It's not, but I'll do it every now and then, just because.
Yeah. Ready, your sunken
Or
ghost ship level ends. Ugh. My mic is horrible, so I'm not gonna orb on this stream. I have a little bit of respect for the SMW community.
orb.
Thanks. Yeah. Mostly's only 3 exits and a Bowser fight away from a potential PB here.
The big question now is, will we see Sandbar Clip?
I doubt it. With it, he could be a minute ahead without it, and he's only on 36 pace. I don't think that's worth it. We may see a sandbar clip from
Beautiful
SmartBall.
Bob 1.
Oh yeah, 3060 pipe, top of the line stuff. That gets a okay hand symbol for me.
SmartBall, a bit too... Ooh, he saved it, okay.
Yeah, a bit too far for scrolls.
He gets it, though.
Yep. Yeah.
Will we see or will we not?
I doubt it. Ooh. He's
Nah,
gonna make it through there, but he did miss the first jump up there. Always a little bit
you know
scary.
what? That didn't lose any time at all. Oh, he's not...
Yeah, it didn't lose any time, but it was scary. Oh man, does the SMW community doesn't have NY style in its FFC?
I'm pretty sure... I think they get used to.
It's a shame. Or
Orb.
uh, no,
Sucking ghost ship end.
that's the emote we need in this stream. Yeah. SmartBall's. Ooh. He's gonna be going for duck jumps here. In
That's the way you do
Bob 1.
it.
Yeah. I don't like that. That seems slow.
How else would you do it with being big?
Yeah.
Also, there's no need to scroll away if you're big.
MostlySMW is going to be taking Bob for big, which I think is a good idea. Just
Yeah,
take
if you're
the
big,
same
there's no need
PB.
to scroll there.
I'm more comfortable in Bob Fort with the small Mario. Oh, he's going to be going for the extra cycle skip at the end there, and he will get it.
But Reservoir small though.
Yeah. That's the only part
No
I don't
thanks.
like. And he's going to have a beautiful wrestling fight. This is a very good run by MostlySMW.
If only he hadn't died Chocolate Secret.
I know. You can say if only for a lot of things.
We're looking at a 36-20-ish.
Oh, and SmartBall's gonna miss the cycle skip there. Not the sandbar clip, just the normal cycle skip. Yeah, we'll see once we actually enter the Bowser fight. With like a 204,
14.
it's like, yeah, 36-14 or 36-15, depending on how well the fight is executed. Yeah, SmartBall faked us out. Thought we were gonna get a clip.
That's gonna bot my first tournament time.
Yeah, that is a very good time for a tournament, especially coming in with a 37-23 and
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out of it with a minute plus PB.
But mostly is like a sciencer, so
Is he a dirty offline practicing?
he's kind of like Panda Bear, where he's like not really a runner, but he sciences.
Hmm.
and he's good at runs. Kind of like Louis as well.
Yeah. Imagine if Louis did like RTAs more than once a year.
Dude, right?
We might have the best SMW player in the world on our hands.
Louis does no RDAs for like 2 years and finally gives in and it crushes everything.
He got a 35. That's
A
ridiculous.
35-20 something even.
Yeah. Yeah. I
He
think
like
now's a good
resists RTAs for years.
now's a good time to start looking at the upcoming. I don't want to jinx it for Mostly, but I think he's got this one in the bag,
Oh,
barring
yeah.
a huge mistake. So
And if he
let's take a
doesn't,
look at
blame it on me.
Yeah, it's all Twitch, Princess. Everybody remember that. So looks like Mostly is going to be facing the winner of Rich versus Steven. Well, I do like Rich. He's a decent, okay, no Starworld runner. Steven's probably going to have that one in the bag. Steven's just an extremely
Steven has
good
like a
player.
35-14.
Yeah. That would be an extreme upset. So Mostly's probably going to have to take out one of the best no cape, no Starworld runners in the game right now. But this PB is a good start on his way to having a chance of beating him.
36-16.
36-16. That's a very good run.
Not bad, my dude. Not bad.
Yeah. SmartBall is looking at a 38-12 or 13-ish, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG.
Around there.
Yeah. Go check out twitch.tv/MostlySMW. Go send them some GGs. Congrats. That was an extremely good round. His sum of S is down to a 35-36 now as well.
I'd like to know that this is an upset.
Yeah, this is an upset technically. How'd they do in the first round, actually? Yeah, in round 1, SmartBall got a 41-20, and MostlySMW got a 37-30. So he's been consistently doing good tournament. Yeah. It's really an upset when more people predicted him to win anyways. True. By seed, at least. Bit of a sandbag.
Ooh, takes a hit.
Yeah.
And that's why I do my setup.
It's not worth the Twitch Max.
It's actually free. And he misses it anyway.
No claps for Mostly, though.
I mean, Silver, yes it is, because seeds.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can get Mostly into the call here once SmartBall finishes up this round. Yeah, and then for SmartBall here, let's see, I gotta do some math. 8. He's gonna be facing up against Aladdin. 57 seed. Has he done a run yet? You got automatically put through round 1 of the losers bracket.
GG for SmartBall.
Yeah, GG SmartBall. Despite some mistakes, 38-28 is still a solid time, especially in a no reset run. Go check that guy out. Great runner, great streamer. Send him some love. Yeah. Yeah, L&M got 1 hour, 7 minute, and 34-second time. So that'll be SmartBall's competitor in the losers bracket there. Yeah, no. GG to the both of these guys. Congrats mostly to the PB. Hopefully we can get him in here on the call. I don't know where to find him. It's in the chat. Yeah. Very good race tonight. Tonight's been good, or at least today. It's been good for the No Cake No Starworld tournament. A lot of close races, a lot of good times here today. It's only going to get better.
You see no claps in general.
No claps. That makes me sad.
I'm mad.
I like me a good clap. What can I say? Yeah. While we're here, we can take a look at tomorrow's schedule for rounds. So on Friday, I'll convert to EST, even though CST Master Race.
CDT.
Haha. Anyways, 2:30 p.m. we're gonna have Seathorn versus Quite Super Mario World, aka Ben. We got the lovely Irishman who's been doing a lot of the commentary for the races. Really cool guy. At 7 p.m. we're gonna have Silver Star versus Truman. I anticipate that'll be a good match. Truman, a veteran of the community, and Silver Star coming out of nowhere to be a really strong runner. So we'll see how that one goes. 9 p.m. we have myself versus Twitchmaster,
Hi.
my co-commentator. And then at 11 p.m. we're going to have Steven versus Rich. So a good day of runs lined up tomorrow.
Alright, so, who can we send you all to?
Hmm.
Oh, are we gonna interview? Do we want to interview?
Yeah. I just didn't go and get snubbed. I'll take a look right now to see who's streaming SMW.
We have McCucken and Jackson. Well, if he hosts someone, we're probably gonna go with McCucken.
Yeah. And Seth Bling.
Don't host a big streamer ever.
Gotta go. What are you talking about? He could really use the 40 viewers. The bigger go home. Yeah, so nobody needs to. Gotta find Mostly if we want to do an interview with him. There we go. We got Mostly in the race for one. We can drag him in here. I don't think I have that permission. Twitchmaster.
What do you want?
Milo. Mostly's in Racer 1.
Alright, yeah.
There we go. Hello.
Hey.
Congrats on the PB and the
Thank
win,
you.
dude. That was a great race.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
I wish I wouldn't have died in Chocolate Secret.
Oh yeah, that was kind of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But overall, the rest of the run was pretty solid.
Oh, yeah, so you're going to be facing up against the next round, I believe, the winner of Steven versus Rich.
So
How do you feel about that?
I don't think anybody has to say who I'm going to be facing, and I don't think anybody has to say who's going to win the round against me and that person.
Hey, you never know. Anything could happen. But certainly, getting that 36-16 is a good start on the way to having a chance. I mean, I'm thinking back to it. You see Chocolate Secret losing Fireflower and Ludwig. And
Oh,
then
yeah. Forgot about that.
No Fireflower in Roy for the fire kill. Those are the three probably big mistakes I can think of, but otherwise, a very good round.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Twitchmaster, you got any questions for him?
Not at the moment. I just wish you good luck in your next race. And I'll
Yeah,
be bringing
same here.
SmartBall in.
Yep.
Hey, SmartBall.
Hello.
Hello.
Congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Congrats, mostly. You did great, dude.
Yeah, no, it was a solid run. It was a solid race for both of you guys. I mean, obviously the outcome wasn't what you wanted, so, well, but I still think,
I kind of figured mostly. I always held mostly above May, to be honest with you.
Mostly,
He's just much more consistent than May.
I think the biggest thing about Mostly's run that stood out to me was his fire grab in VS2.
yeah,
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that was a strat I used to do before I started. Um, well, I changed it recently, but I used to not damage boost in DS1 and get 2 fire flowers in DP4.
That's what I do now.
Yeah, but before I did that, I would get my second fire flower like what I did in this run in VS2.
I saw him go into DS2 small, and then I was obviously paying attention to my own race, but then I looked back up and I saw he had fire at the end of it. I'm like, what? Or no, he went in big, not small, but he didn't have fire. And I'm like, wait, where did he get that? I knew there was the block there, but no one's crazy enough for that.
There's a super safe setup for it.
yeah. So I guess the one question I do have for you, SmartBall, is in DP3.
Yes.
The one jump you do at I don't know what to call it, but at the on-off block.
like all the way over the Koopa there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go all the way over the Koopa, and the big thing of note is that you don't lose P-speed there. So you spawn with the platform a little bit lower, which makes that jump at the end really, really tight. So
yeah, I was just kind of winging it at that point.
Yeah. What you're supposed to do is run off the last gray platform and then just do a short spin jump over the Koopa.
yeah, that makes that jump safer. So that's sort of, I was a little bit confused about that, but yeah,
Okay,
that's
I'll
second
keep
track.
that in mind. To be, I mean, I honestly, I kind of I know strats, but I just mostly teach myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we talked about everything here today.